Welcome to the Mayor's Council on Disability Issues Employment Matters series. Today we are speaking with Sadie and Reid, both of Menchies here in Knoxville. Good morning, and thank you for joining us as part of our ongoing series to highlight effective employment partnerships and practices in our community. We're very excited that you're here today and can't wait to hear about the good things that are happening at Menchies.
Good morning.
So, Sadie, could you tell us, for those of us who aren't familiar with Menchies, could you tell us a little bit about what the business is, kind of what you do there?
Menchies is a frozen yogurt shop that is a franchise company. Our particular store about 2 years ago got donated to Open Doors of Tennessee, which supports individuals with disabilities, specifically autism, but just all around. And we decided, before I was there, they decided to start hiring individuals with disabilities, and we have made modifications for them at our store to be successful. And we have basically been training them on different job skills so that they can go out into the community and find jobs into the community and have that recommendation and all these skills. Yeah.
Okay. All the while having good frozen yogurt.
Oh, yeah, having a good time.
All right. So maybe if you both could tell me a little bit about what you do at Menchies and how long you've been there.
You mean to start, Reid?
Oh, yeah, I can get it.
Okay.
Well, I've been there two years. First of all, I can say that.
Okay.
And what's your title there?
And second of all, I'm a worker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And mostly I clean, stock toppings, clean the chairs and tables, sweep.
What do you do at night?
Walk up, get ready to close at night, make sure the trash is out, the boxes are out, clean, sweep and mop.
You close the store for us, right?
Close the store.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Wow, you do a little bit of everything there, huh?
Yeah, he runs the
Yes.
register.
Run the register.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah. And he keeps our customers really happy with a smile on their face.
Oh yes, definitely the customers.
Yeah, and I'm a shift leader there. I'm a manager, so I basically make sure the store is being run properly. I give Reid tasks to do, and we close the store together. It's pretty much equal, 50-50. I told him earlier the only difference really is I have a key and he doesn't. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Very good. And how long have you been there, Sadie?
I've been there for about 2 years too.
Okay, very good. So your store, as you said, employs a variety of different types of individuals, many of whom have a disability. Can you tell me about some of the unique things that you do there to promote independence?
Right. So I have made lists. I've utilized having lists for my team members to help them with their independence. If I write them a list and I can walk away, they can do it all by themselves. And we have picture lists for our individuals that may have a hard time reading. I think that actually came to be because of Reid. He was having a hard time reading my list, so I thought, I'm just going to draw pictures. So I ended up drawing pictures, and then I ended up going on the computer and making them. And then we have a lot of different things in the back too, like with shapes and stuff, so that they can put the yogurt in the machines by themselves. The shapes correlate with the ones in the fridge, so that they match, so that they can do that independently. And then Reid actually has printed off a bunch of picture labels for our toppings so that they can pull them and they know what it is because there's a picture. So those are a few of the modifications we've made. Usually they're made on the fly, it just really depends.
Okay. And so the two of you work together to try to come up with ideas and things that you could do to make things easier for everybody.
Yeah, anytime my team members have a hard time with something, we try to think of a way to make it easier, and it's usually not hard to make a modification for somebody.
Very good. Okay, so Reid, when you first got your job at Menchies, were you nervous about going to work?
No.
You're so lucky. I was terrified my first job, or even my second job too. I was terrified to go, so you're lucky. So what's your favorite part about working at Menchies?
Well, my favorite part, I like interesting people and working with interesting workers is my favorite part.
Okay. So you've gotten to know a lot of the people that you work with?
I have.
You like talking to the customers as well, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's made quite the impression on a few customers. I'd say they come back and see him too.
And that's awesome for Menchies because it keeps people coming back, right?
Right.
Very good. So can you tell me about some of the new skills you've learned since you've been working at Menchies?
Well, I've learned, a lot of new register skills, a lot of new tasks in the back, cleaning and mopping, a few of that, but a lot of new machines, restocking stuff. Sometimes I have to have it ordered, some stuff.
Yeah, you practice your money skills more now,
And
don't
then,
you?
Yes.
So you've been learning more about money.
Still doing money.
And you probably have learned how to clean things a little bit more properly, right?
And clean things better than normal.
Yeah.
I think I heard the two of you talking a few minutes ago about how important it is to be detail-oriented when you're cleaning things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sadie, can you tell me what has been the biggest surprise or maybe lesson that you've learned about working with individuals with disabilities?
Well, I think that the biggest lesson I've learned is to not underestimate anybody. There have been moments, my boss and I, where we've talked about doing something, an individual doing something, and I'll go, I'm not sure, but let's try. And then they blow me out of the water every single time. And I have learned to not even go, I don't know. It's just, let's try it and see what happens. And 9 times out of 10, it's super successful, and it's really exciting to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something I think that all employers could learn from.
Yeah.
Just with all employees, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
People
For sure.
try
I think that people need to definitely just try, just give it a shot. That's how our whole store even started, was the young man that the franchise owner employed. He was like thinking he was going to have to babysit them, and then he just blew them out of the water and felt led to do more, and this is how we've came to be. And every single one of my team members just amazes me every single time I work with them.
Very good. So what advice would you give other employers about developing a more inclusive and diverse workforce?
I think that people think it's harder than it actually is. It's really not that hard. You're going to have a very hard worker. Reid is a extremely hard worker, and anybody would be extremely lucky to have him as their worker. It's just about maybe stopping, writing down a list of tasks, and just handing it to them. It's not much more than you would do with a regular employee. It's just taking the time to stop yourself and write it down. I think it's not that hard, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a great lesson, and definitely something we want other employers to think about.
Yeah.
You know, that the things you talked about, the accommodations that you've made, were all very easy, you know, not costly things that you did, you know, to change the way that somebody can work.
Yeah, and you have to think about the consumers as well. I think people see our individuals in our store and they want to come back because they make them happy, they make them smile. Reid has the best attitude ever, and you want to see that. I mean, Menchie's thing is that we make you smile. We sell smiles, and I mean, any one of my team members will make you smile if you come into our store. It's pretty great.
Well, very cool.
Yeah.
So, Reid, I heard a little bit about this before we came in here, that you are quite the businessman.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you do outside of Menchies?
Well, what I do outside Menchies, well, I run 3 types of business. I run vending business for one,
Okay.
and then I run another business, online business for another one.
Okay.
That's called Etsy in general.
And you run an Etsy shop. What do you sell on your Etsy shop?
Car keychains, mostly.
And you're really busy right now, aren't you?
Yes, for the holidays right now.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you like to do all kinds of different things. You're a busy man.
Yes.
Very awesome. Well, is there anything that either one of you guys would like to share about working with each other or working at Menchies, or anything that maybe I forgot to ask you about?
I think...
Well, I'd say it's a very good experience. I do like it that much than my other previous job.
Yeah, I'd like to say, I mean, my team members have really become my friends. It's a regular employment business. You know, they are my employees, but we become friends outside of work. You know, I keep up with what's going on with Reid and where he's at and what vacation he's taken, and I ask his mom how how she's doing, and I text them and they text me, and we talk, you know, and we know each other about each other's lives. So I think what people need to understand is people first. These individuals that I work with, they are people, and they just want to work and make money. And it's the most rewarding thing about my job is probably the first paycheck. When they get their first paycheck, I had a guy come in the other day who's been saving his money, and he bought a phone, you know, and with his own money, you know, and that's so exciting to be able to provide that for them. And I think that other businesses need to understand that they want to spend money just as much as we do, and the way to do that is to work.
Absolutely.
And they'll work hard for you. Right, Reid?
Right.
You work pretty hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will hard.
Yeah.
I know I kind of get cylinder misses, but I still keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like gasket weeks too, but I can handle it.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But no,
Go ahead.
no oil burn or nothing. Just gaskets is the only problem.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
But that's okay. I can run on about 3 gaskets a day.
Yeah. Have you made friends with us?
Oh yes, a
Yeah,
ton.
you consider us your friends?
Yes.
Yeah,
Truly.
truly. Yeah, me too.
Because I like you guys better than the other job. I would
Yeah.
never go back to them. Because
Sometimes
they
that
treat me
happens.
bad.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Well, we're so glad that Menchies is a good experience for you. And I'm going to have to come over. I work right down the street, so I'm going to come over and get some yogurt sometime.
Oh, I don't
It's
mind you
$5
coming.
fill up your
Yeah.
cup on Monday, so you can get all the
Alright.
yogurt you want for $5.
Well, I'm coming on Monday, next Monday. Well, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today. It's really important. I think that, you know, people in the community recognize that there are awesome employment opportunities everywhere, and that people just want to go to work.
I
People
think,
are people.
Yeah, something else I will say is if you are interested in hiring individuals with disabilities, please come see me at Menchies. I have great workers that are ready to move on. We have lots of people trying to come in and get jobs, and I just can't hire anybody else until my workers right now go and get jobs in the community. So please come see me.
So, and where are you located?
We are in the Brookview Shopping Center off the Paper Mill exit. We are right next to Five Guys.
Okay, very good. So that's an awesome plug for any employers that are looking for good workers.
Yes, please come see me.
Very good. Thank you guys so much, and thank you all for watching. You're watching the Mayor's Council on Disability Issues Employment Matters series.